and gentlemen, I do hope you're well. My name is Average J, and this is my review for Tiny Miners, which is a free-to-play game that is about drilling down as deep as you can and avoiding obstacles for the most part. There is usually a limit for each level, there's a point you have to drill to complete the level. You get a flawless bonus if you make it all the way through without touching anything. You have these quests on the go to help you level up, which obviously get harder and harder as you go. You have your little character, who, this is where I thought was really strong right away. The gameplay's really fluid and easy. It's got quirky visuals to it, and it has like this, what seems like a really deep crafting system, because you can experiment with things. Like when you pick up new parts, you can just choose two things to go with, and it will tell you it's either a wrong combination or something that you can try. You just pick a couple of things, and oh look, it's unknown, let's try it. Unfortunately, you've now got to wait 3 hours and 50 minutes to see what that makes, or you can pay quite a lot of the premium currency. And the premium currency is where it all starts to go downhill. The game, it starts so strong, it's really good. I mean, you're leveling up really quick, so what is the biggest problem for a lot of people would be the energy at the bottom. So you can only dig 5 times, and then you have to sort of wait for it to refill, which takes like 10 minutes or something. So that's not good, because I hate that in a game, especially a game like this where I've paid money into it. I got double coins quite early on because that's my thing, and the game just seemed so much fun to start with. I'm happy to spend the money on it. Let's do it. I told the missus about the game, and she was like, "Oh yeah, it looks great," and she downloaded it, and then we both found the problems shortly after that. There are pros to it. I mean, the whole crafting system in itself is quite strong. You know, you're always looking for parts. It starts to get slightly too much in the way of parts, because some of them start to be excessive with how much they require, and that can be very problematic, because a lot of the parts that you'll require for the better stuff will be very rare. So, you know, you're only going to find one on a run or something, which is a problem when you can only do 5 runs at a time. You have a market where you can sell stuff. It's not really worked too well for me. I've been putting a few things on the market, nothing sold, and then the other half you put one thing on and it sold straight away. So maybe it's just me. You can have a clan. You can be in a clan. We started the clan, the Hellions. There's only 2 of us in it, but you get daily clan quests, and you know, you can see your clan on the charts of all clans. And then you have your map where you do all your drilling. Like I say, it's solid at its core in that it's so simple to play, and it seems so addictive and fun grabbing everything. In the beginning, I was all like about the coins and everything, and then I was like, I don't care about these parts. And then before I knew it, it was just like, oh, I just want to grab every part for everything to see what everything does, see what I can combine with what. And yeah, it had me, it really did, right from the start, and I was absolutely loving it. And then things went wrong, very wrong. I'll demonstrate the game. It's your equipment wears out, which is something you'll be constantly, but you know, repairing things, just you know, spending that money. But you get a fair amount of it, and when I do anyway, because I've got double coins. But if you didn't, maybe you wouldn't. Maybe it would be a problem. So yeah, it's really easy to play, just swiping left and right. You press down and it does a temporary drill that goes through things. You pick up those blue vials, and once you fill the meter at the top, it splits into 3 drills, and you have it'll be a very short burst on mine, I think, because I've gone for health instead of drill at this time. Is that right? Oh no, it's carrying on for a while, so it must be more the drill. Anyway, you find various parts, and there's various obstacles to you know, avoid, like the mines. There's bombs on some of them, and then there's oil slicks. There's a fair amount of things you got to avoid. There's hostiles as well. You get worms and spiders that dig straight up and try and hurt you. So yeah, there's a fair amount of things, but the biggest problem, which I will demonstrate as soon as I can, I'm trying to die before I hit the bottom, because I find this to be bad, really bad. Okay, so I die. Revive, 50. Now, on a game like this, you expect there to be a push for the premium currency, but this just crosses the line by so much. So the smallest pack you can buy is 100 gems for £1.80. It's £1.79, so £1.80. And then to come back in, it costs 50. So that's 90p then. You're saying it's worth 90p to continue on any one dig. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You should be ashamed of yourselves. It's terrible. It really is. And they start to push that more and more because you'll get chests that you really want to open because you've collected them, but then there's various keys. There's all these different coloured keys. For some reason, a chest can take 5 keys to open, 10 keys to open. What? You don't get the keys, really. Because, oh, funnily enough, oh, look, you can buy it. You can open it with premium currency. No, just no. I bought premium currency as well. It didn't go very far. I had to do these things, for the review. Plus, in the beginning, I thought it was great, so I didn't mind spending the money because, But you need to know whether or not it's worth putting your money into it. And the answer is no. Is it worth you playing it? The answer is no. I would actually give this game 3 out of 10. So low because it's just, even though I've paid money into the game, you're telling me I can only do 5 digs at a time. They can be very short, especially if you're trying levels on heroic, which you'll have to try and do more and more as you go further on. It will do so. Mine will need your magic to be so high, your magic drill. So you have to get all your attire, everything on your little dude, to be all about one number instead of the other number. So there's only health to take into consideration and the super drill. So here I had to get my health high enough in order to do a certain level. And then a little bit further on, it will be, oh, your magic drill needs to be higher to do a certain level. What? Oh. But my inventory space is very limited as it is in the game. You don't allow. As you go further on, you need a bigger inventory because of all the different types of the crafting materials that you can get. So you need a bigger inventory. But then it ends up being, you can increase the size of your inventory by paying in the premium currency. The only way to do it. So there you go. There's 100 gems and you've increased the capacity of your inventory. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad I got that out of the way. And then it comes back again. And again. You just have to keep increasing it. And then you have to keep spending that premium currency or sacrifice parts. But then I may need those parts for something. It's ridiculous. It is so stupid. And to me, it crossed the line so much. That was when it went from love to hate to loathing. It's just ridiculous. Don't want to play it anymore. It's terrible. You people should be ashamed of yourselves to limit how much I can play it and then just try and take and take and take. No, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So where your inventory is so small, if you could keep, one of each, so you'd have like the best health one and then the best magic one, so you could switch between them as you needed. But you can't do that because they've done it so that your inventory space is really tight. So the game it's just not made to be played. It's terrible. You'll get free spins on a fruit machine type thing. It's a load of rubbish. Just giving you random prizes, random, coins, whatever. But the scenery changes. But some of the mines get too deep, so it gets to a point where you're just like, oh, come on. You get so tired with so many obstacles in the way. And it gets really difficult. And then, you die, and then I've run out of energy. And it's just, what was that awesome little short but sweet little mines that you could just, ninja your way past everything and grab all the parts that you wanted, and it was almost relaxing, it was cool, just gets to a massive stress fest. It really does. I am up to, where am I? There you go, I'm up to level 46. I had enough a while ago. I only continue playing it for you guys. Don't download the game. Definitely don't put any money into it. It's not good. 3 out of 10. They should be ashamed of themselves to make something that grabs you so quick in such an awesome way, but then just changing it up and making it evil. 3 out of 10. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. You guys take care.